You can do this. You can do this, Chandler. Hi fellow weirdlings, Chandler Baker here, and I'm here to report on my first ever reader recommendation, which is a chance for you guys to choose what I read each month. So this recommendation came from Croupier, I don't know. I looked it up and it means a placer of bets, I think, and it derives from the word croup, which means the rump of a horse. So for my first reader recommendation, I chose The Dawn Patrol by Don Winslow, which Croupier told me was about a surfer private investigator, which sounded really absurd, so that's why I chose it. So Boone Daniels is a surfer and he's a private investigator, and like me, he really enjoys fish tacos. Each morning, he goes to the beach with his hodgepodge array of friends called the Dawn Patrol, and they surf off the California coast. To make his money, to make his little bit of money, Boone Daniels, a private investigator, and he gets called in to try to bring back this star witness in an arson investigation at the exact same moment that there's a big storm coming in, and he risks missing the greatest swells that have come in years, which is, I guess, a big deal to surfers. So of course the star witness is a stripper. It's a private investigator novel, it's a crime novel. It would not be a crime novel if there were not strippers involved. You know, there's always like the seedy underbelly of the town. Here it's like the strip clubs. And I mean, I feel like there's always a stripper, a damaged private investigator, which of course is the case here, and a very pretty love interest with a high-powered job. So check on the Dawn Patrol. Right off bat, I was pretty sure this book was going to be a testosterone fest because, again, surfer PI. And it totally is, and it totally delivered on that, but it was really fun, and it's not a book I would have ever picked up on my own. So that's kind of the point of this whole reader recommendation thing, and I really enjoyed it. So here's what I loved about the Dawn Patrol. First, the characters. The characters, oh my gosh, I want them to be my best friend. There is High Tide and Hang 12 and Johnny Bonsai and Sunny Day and of course Red Eddie, who was my favorite character. He's a redheaded Hawaiian, like lovable bad guy that's honestly one of my favorite characters in fiction ever. I mean, you have to read about him. Second, I love the setting. Okay, California surfing community is like a little bit overplayed. I mean, I think we've all seen Point Break. Okay, actually that's a lie. I have not seen Point Break, but I understand that there's a lot of people that have, and I think it involves Keanu Reeves surfing. Yes? Yes? Well, I've seen like posters in boys' rooms. Keanu Reeves. Anyways. But I really thought of this as like a good fantasy novel. What makes a good fantasy novel is a world that you really want to go live in. And that's what the Dawn Patrol was for me. If I was 5 years old and you asked me, you know, what I wanted to be this week, I would totally say, I want to be, you know, a badass surfer and join this little exclusive clique surfing each morning. It would be so great. I would just go surfing and eat breakfast in the morning and then drift around the rest of the day and not worry about paying the rent, which is really more than my type A little heart can imagine. Third, it's beautifully plotted. Like I said, it is, you know, a standard private investigator novel. You're following the formula of a crime and trying to solve it, but Winslow's pacing is on point. I loved all the little twists and turns, and you know, at the point that I thought the book would sort of be ended, the big reveal, it kept going past that. There were a few moments where maybe it was a little bit predictable, but that didn't take away of the fun for me because, again, the characters were just so fantastic. Which brings me to this Winslow fellow. I did a little research about him. He wasn't, like I originally thought, from California, but he did work as a private investigator, and he went to California a lot to investigate arson cases, which is sort of the catalyst of the Dawn Patrol. He has also had a few books made into film. Oliver Stone made his book Bobby Z into a movie starring Paul Walker and Lawrence Fishburne. And not too long ago, he was also in talks to have Savage's star Jennifer Lawrence. If you like Dawn Patrol, you can follow it up with The Gentleman's Hour, which is Don Winslow's sequel to The Dawn Patrol. Overall, I give The Dawn Patrol 2 thumbs up. If you want a beach read, it's not something to read maybe if you're like trying to have some pretentious discussion on literature or trying to impress a girl, but it's really, really fun, and I think you'll enjoy it all the way through. It's a great read. So thank you, Croupier, I really appreciate it, and I'm going to be sending you a cool, like, bookish mug. So guys, that was my first reader recommendation. I am on the market for my next one, so in the comments, please give me what you think I should read for October. Since it's October, I will probably be biased to something that's maybe a little bit scary, so if you can hit me with your scary recs, maybe not like I'm gonna wet my pants scary, but you know, like a good healthy medium would be great. It's a medium between wetting my pants and something else. I don't want it to be as unscary as Hocus Pocus, the movie, but like maybe not Saw 4. That seems fair. Now we come to the part where I fail. All right guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you like this video and see. So guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you like this and leave your comments for recommendations. Also, if you haven't subscribed to Weird Girls, why not? Please be sure to subscribe and visit us at www.weird-girls.com. And we look forward to hearing from you. Bye. Don't give me that look. Don't write in your paper judgmentally. Just use it. It only gets worse.